Hello everyone, welcome back to another video today. Today's video is going to be what if Izuku Midoriya had all for one. So yeah, today I'm going to be starting to talk more clearly and more louder so you guys might hear me over all the background noise. So yeah, but before we start, sorry for any background noise that might appear in the video. So yeah. But let's do this, guys. So we start off after Izuku done his training with All Might. He does the whole entrance exam and gets a really high score. He gets basically gets 500. Izuku was later told that that's actually more than All Might ever got. So yeah, Izuku just smiles knowing that he actually got to knowing that his quirks are working for him. So yeah, Izuku goes to class 1A a few days later and smiles knowing that he is now finally in class 1A. A villainous quirk user will become a hero. So yeah. Anyways, continuing on, Izuku just, sits down and closes his eyes for a bit while using telepathy to listen into the minds of all his new friends. But his smile turns into a frown as as they're starting to talk about the new quirk user in the school, saying that it's rumored that he has a villainous quirk. Izuku does not think it's him, but then senses someone coming towards him. Izuku opens his eyes to see that, it's Uchaku Raka. She thanks him for saving her in the entrance exam. Izuku says no problem. It's what heroes do. So yeah. Izuku then, rests. Because that's what he needs to do. He needs to rest from all the quirk using. He gets to school every day. But that's cut off shortly as Alice says, okay, listen up everyone. We will be doing an exercise today. Test your quirks. A quirk assessment test. To put on these uniforms and go to the field. So Izuku gets up, and as he walks away, his clothes start to alterate and turn into the gym uniform as he walks towards the gates to go to the field. So Izuku's first there as everyone asks him how did he switch into his clothing so fast. Izuku says it's one of my quirks I have. Clothing alteration. I'm able to alternate my clothes into anything I want. Fancy clothes and more so less. So yeah. Then they start asking about the mask that Izuku wears. Oh. This is to help me breathe in every atmosphere that I am in. It's from my quirk. My dad invented it for me. So yeah, as all gets there, and I'm pretty sure I did say all this before. So yeah. Izuku basically goes through the whole, here's this villain fight, wins, and now we see him in the lunchroom the next day. So the class is still deciding who's class president since they were given more long time. So yeah. So Izuku votes for Ida since he seems to have a good leadership. But more of the class votes for Izuku. So yeah. Now we can see Izuku taking out letters from his box and putting it into Ida's, erasing the name Izuku and putting it into Ida. So yeah. No. So yeah. Izuku just says, fine. So yeah. So Izawa tells them that they're going to USJ tomorrow, and to get ready. So yeah, Izuku gets ready for tomorrow, and the next day they go to school and get on the bus. Also, we start talking about Izuku's quirk and saying that how it seems really strong. How does it work? Oh, it's easy. You see, my quirk allows me to steal others' quirks. I was given role to take quirks from death row inmates. I have around 28 quirks. So yeah, everyone's actually surprised on the number of quirks. So Izuku starts listing them all down. So yeah. So yeah. When they get to the USJ, 13 starts talking about all of everything they need to know. So yeah. Izuku writes this down in his notebook that he created, and they go on to see what else is in there. Izuku senses something's wrong as he says that they should leave now. Izawa asks him what's going on as Izuku says that he's sensing something coming their way. So yeah. Then the villains show up. Izuku is seeming to get mad at this. Why villains on a day like this? Supposed to be a beautiful day. With a 0% chance of villains. 13, get everyone out of here. I will deal with this. No, Izawa. Let me deal with this. I have the most quirks of all of us. I will probably take down all of them. No, Izuku. You might get hurt, injured for this. Believe me, I cut off my own arm once. It's painful. Yeah, pretty painful. It still hurts a little bit. But still, I can regenerate. So even if I die, I still come back. I can duplicate myself to cover more ground. So let's do this. As Zuko starts duplicating himself, and there's now around 6 Midoriyas. So then they go around to defeat all the villains. Aizawa joins Izuku in the fight. Izuku's duplications are not that strong as Izuku. The one for all that they use is basically like the first generation one for all. So it's not that strong. So neither are them. So they perish easily. Izuku grabs onto the full-armed villain as he says, "Why don't you just die?" As Izuku shoots tendrils from his fingertips and hardens them with emerald armor. Izuku uses this move and turns the tendrils into a whip-like form, and basically hits all the villains away from him. As this happens, Izuku retracts all the tendrils into his fingers, but the emerald does not break. As he makes a gauntlet out of his fist. and sees a gun villain as he punches the gun villain with his emerald gauntlet. Wanted to punch someone so bad. Izuku sees that several other villains are coming his way, so Izuku starts using portals to basically move them around. Now Izuku started using Stargate, which is basically a portal that's in the shape of a star, and it glows a bright light. So yeah, Izuku decides as he punches another villain in the face. He sees that all his friends got warped different ways, as he thinks of a way to help them. Izuku then creates an Odachi, reference to tomorrow's video, Samurai Deku What If. Okay, continue on. Izuku continues on to beat down the villains, as he's showing no mercy, because he knows that if he shows mercy, they can just get back up. But he is not killing them straight away. If they get up 3 times, he's killing them, so there won't be a force. So yeah, the 4-armed villain comes back up again, and this is the 4th time that he's doing this. So Izuku slices off all his arms and basically decapitates him. Okay. Well, this is gonna be harder than we thought. Why are you killing these villains? It's not hero-like. Sometimes to save others, you have to spoil a few eggs. Sometimes to make a successful omelet, you have to spoil a few eggs. Which is meaning to save others, sometimes you have to kill others. So yeah, Izuku continues to beat down on villains non-stop until the others arrive. So then they get in to stop all these villains. Then the Inomu appears. Izuku sees that All Might is weakening since he has a time limit now. The Inomu goes after All Might as Izuku goes in front of All Might and stops the Inomu. Izuku starts moving it back towards the portal. And Izuku looks for a good section to throw it at. Izuku sees the water and says, "Perfect." As he opens two more gates for basically okay, I want to make this more clear. Basically, Stargate is like Warp Gate, but instead of a black mist, blackish purple mist, it's basically a gate of light. So that's what Stargate is. It's basically a light version of Warp Gate. So yeah, Izuku is starting to get tired as he uses stamina recovery for the 2nd time today. So yeah, Izuku is starting to get tired as he knows he's not going to be able to go on for that longer. Izuku sees that Asui and Mineta are out of the water as he opens a portal above the water. The villain starts to go after Asui as she's still not out of the water yet. Izuku just says, "Asui, get out of the water now!" as he creates a green fireball and throws it at the water. she gets out. As the ball hits the water, all of the water ignites into flames. She asks him what type of fire is this. As Izuku says green. As Izuku then just says Greek fire. It's waterproof. It ignites into water. Once it can spread like wildfire if it is in contact with water. So yeah. Izuku then creates a little bomb as he throws it at the Nomu. And snap, the Nomu is gone. So yeah, also to get something else to know, I'm basically converting from the shadow energy, shadow manipulation Izuku had, into dark energy manipulation. So yeah. Shadow manipulation will be coming of a different what if. So yeah. Anyway, so here on, Izuku shoots out tendrils from the lower ground as the ground is starting to be consumed in absolute darkness. Yeah. So yeah. Actually no. Izuku still has shadow energy, shadow manipulation. But he will have a standalone quirk what if soon. So yeah. Izuku continues to fight the villains as he starts warping all of his friends to the entrance. So yeah. When Izuku started fighting, he started building up fire inside his body. Now, this fire is basically getting stronger and stronger within him. He's basically pressurizing it into the same size as a marble. Like a marble ball. So yeah, Izuku keeps on compressing inside that much of form. Compressing all of the energy within it. Basically, Izuku's preparing for a Nova Blast. Now, I don't mean like Nova from Marvel Universe. I mean like a Nova Blast like in space. But not that much, but not as big. So yeah. Izuku starts condensing all the energy inside his body. And the more he gets punched and the more he punches someone, he gets more energy and stored into his body. Izuku knows that he cannot hold it for that long. That's why Izuku's getting tired. Izuku starts warping all his friends out of here, as he then uses telekinesis to shut the doors behind the pros. So yeah, Izuku's body starts to look like it's cracking as a green light comes from it. Izuku tries to contain it for a little bit longer so for his friends to get far away from it. After a minute from getting punched by all the villains, Izuku releases the Nova Blast. Now, the explosion is large. So yeah. Now, this is breaking the sound barrier. Now, basically, the Nova Blast is basically going so much that it's actually breaking the sound barrier. Okay, sorry about that. So, yeah. And then a shockwave hits the bus that everyone's inside. As several hundred more shockwaves keep on happening, as Izuku's still releasing all the energy. Then it stopped. Everyone got out of the bus to see if Izuku's okay, Then the whole USJ exploded as it was such a strong shockwave, it sent them back to UA. As All Might was able to stop the bus from hitting all of them. So yeah. They all sigh as they start asking if Izuku will be alright. Then they see Izuku with a halfway destroyed uniform walking towards them. They said, all villains are defeated. So yeah, if you guys are wondering on how strong that blast was, just think of a nuclear bomb exploding every 40 seconds. Well, actually, every 5 seconds, releasing a shock wave all that time. But much stronger of a shock wave, enough to crack glass. So yeah, that's how strong Izuku was. Now, this guy should make Baku go out in shame on how big Izuku's explosion was. Izuku's explosion was so big that actually left nothing left of the USJ. Everything was destroyed. Water evaporated into air. So yeah, that's how strong Izuku's supernova went. Now, the supernova is actually a last resort that Izuku goes by in case there's too many villains or too many enemies upon. Now, if you guys are wondering how does Izuku know he can do this, well, during the training for Izuku's quirk, they noticed that the quirk All for One, once combined with a fire quirk, was able, when Izuku got the fire quirk with One for All, every punch Izuku took, he started condensing more energy inside of him. So yeah. Izuku's explosion was so strong it got rid of the USJ completely. That's gonna be a lot of taxpayers' dollars. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for today's What If. Hope you guys see you guys soon. Tomorrow will be the Samurai Deku What If. So yeah, bye.